Hi again, day 36. Wow, feels good to iterate every day. So the 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 system is evolving faster. Uh, the gas is there, the ingredients are there, and I'm there. Let's cook. Okay, so it's like a moment of life where I'm appreciating the freedom of thought more and more. So, just before this live session started, I published a challenge on a couple platforms. One, a WhatsApp. One is um, my X platform profile, and this is just the repetition of my yesterday's pitch. But more refined. I'm now talking to the beginners in the ecosystem, and I realized one of my intrinsic evolving need for the agents. Okay, so I've been experimenting with agents, right? This is my experimentation with agents, but very raw. There's no visible agent, but yes, I have one agent live on my website, 3mistakesofmylife.in, which is basically a discipline program for kids in collaboration with parents. That kids discipline program is the underlying business for which I'm building agents on the top of it. One agent is there, which is built on Salesforce Agentforce, and it's it only describes the project, right? And it also does a very bad job at describing the project. Okay, and I know that. Hey, okay. Now my core job is to evolve and improve and learn to improve that agent, right? And I know it's possible to be done with the help of the vibe coding tools, right? I don't understand the Salesforce nitty gritties, and I think I don't even need to understand because I can have a conversation, right? So I should be able to talk to. Wow, the power went just off, but I have backup. And this backup may not last long, so I may have to take a pause and in the moment and rush for the extension code which will connect me to the power just at this place where I am, right? So I'll wait for a minute. In the meantime, I'll publish the session's link on a PyFo dashboard, which is where I committed to live broadcast for half an hour every day. And I started much before that challenge actually started. And it wasn't just about publish, it was actually about pushing my limits, but that also pushes me to go beyond what I can imagine, and um, that's all the that's all there is. I was talking about the philosophy yesterday, thinking fast and slow, and I think also in a book I don't even clearly remember. The point is about you know what you see is all there is to know and experiment. So we cannot have all the information of the humanity in our head in one context, right? Context has a limitation. Our brain has a limitation. My brain has a limitation, and I need agents to use my brain's synthetic wetware. What do they call it? To imagine what is like not there. So what I'm feeling is an agent before I start. So it's a challenge for builders to build with me on live broadcast for 7 days at least. Okay, so this is like a more than what I can imagine, more than what I can, more than what anyone can imagine. Right? It's about showcasing what you can do live broadcast how you think. Okay, it's a challenge for anyone um, to yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Showcase what how you think, right? And how you think is like is all there is, right? The way you think change makes you the person who you are, and the way I think makes me the person who I am, right? So I'm building behind a very specific goal to generate $1 million in the year by the year end 2026. I began on this journey in January. This is April 20th, and I have no revenue yet. So I'm going to be failing very badly. This funnel is not yielding yet. So this part is what makes me who I am. Um, it's a it's a funnel I'm trying to optimize. And yield. But what the funnel is, right? What am I selling? Showcasing my perspective in a way that, dude, every conversation is a funnel. Hmm. Um I had one thought in my head just before I came to this thought. So it's like a journey I need to walk back and forward, right? So I have a goal. I should be able to walk backwards from there, and I have the superpowers of artificial intelligence. I can walk backwards from any goal. I can walk forward from any goal, any moment I have. So I must be able to feed enough context to the artificial intelligence for it to be able to help me, like think with me, and I do that. So how I have done this, right? I'll share my screen, and I will. Da-da-da. I'll share my screen from there. Let me add a new tab. I'll go to my blog home. So maybe I wouldn't go there. Like talking about the same goal every day is a very um, unimportant thing now, right? So I'm today. What I felt is that I feel a need for an agent, which I published as a challenge to build, and it's actually a challenge for myself too, right? So how I was talking about how I have been experimenting with agents, right? I just came from a very random rabbit hole distraction. So I built a custom GPT in January. I called it $1 million consistency partner. And I published it for everyone to explore. Uh, I was in the middle of sharing my screen, and I will do it from here. Okay. The point is, and I this is where I'm feeding my this YouTube channel's description to my consistency partner and asking it to rewrite it because I'm iterating, adding the context. So it's like prompt. It's a very long prompt. I just shot in one shot, right? Now I'll trade upon it. This is one part, and there's one more agent I tried is that say Notion meeting notes meeting note taker. That meeting note taker very carefully does the job for me to give me a um to-do list, a summary, a very clear bifurcation of the things I do. I paid for it about 2,200 rupees just to use that meeting note taker. But I felt incomplete and I fell off that rail to use that meeting note taker. And I'm still thinking why I felt like it happened. And today, if I have to think out loud, I'll go back to my meeting note taker, right? So this is the part of again how I think, and I'm or adding some things on the top of it. What I'm trying to add is that I also reflect upon the things I do. I'll share my window from Notion. One moment. My batteries may not last long, so I'll have to get the. Ta-da. Please give me a moment. I will be right here. Oh, I did not. Okay, so let me come back to where I was. This is the Notion database of me recording everyday notes, and I fell off that chain a few days ago. Um, this is the database. Uh, Once upon a time, I was distracted, so I gave it a tag, and then I started. Now I'm like using that. So I this is the day on April 13th. I started anchoring my templatization of the initial process of daily iterations. Okay, then I started talking to my ideal customer profile. Okay, um, that is where I'm now turning into, you know, directly talking to the ideal customer profile is still the goal, right? So it's not like I'm more digressing. I'm still justifying my digression, but it's the thing that that enables me to think out loud. So and that is where the agent need is coming into picture. Although I should be able to do it alone, but it has to bring in views. It has to bring in the audience who's playing with me. I'm like creating my own niche, and this is my methodology. uh, Iterations. I know I don't know how to meet my goals. The challenge is there. This is beyond beyond me. I believe I'm focused. Let's see. Okay, so this need for the reliable agents is what I'm exploiting. Uh, I just duplicated these templates every day. Now, what is the need for the agent is coming in, right? I created these checklists, and this felt like useful, but it was digressing. I may not have the right checklist to like scale up yet, so I'm iterating. Okay, I'm discarding all this checklist. Not really. I'm coming back to this when my I have more support because it's consuming me. It's like a it's a it's like it's it's taking a part of me that I don't want to invest in. I should not invest in because my agents can do that, right? I don't really need to follow the checklist every day. I have a scarcity of time as well, right? Everyone has that scarcity of time, right? So, need for the agents. Okay, this shouldn't be closed, right? Uh-oh. So I'm not using Notion meeting notes anymore, just yet. So I'm going to delete this section from here and need for the agents. Let's talk about it, boy. So I published that note also. Uh, I have it somewhere in my, yeah. This is the message I posted in a WhatsApp group. Right. So now let's remove the drama from here. And this is the agent I need to build now. Uh-oh. So, uh, wait, something is back. So always believe something amazing is about to happen. Hey, I'm a strong believer. I need an agent. I need an agent to pass my everyday live broadcast video and scan the caption to figure out the activities, filter the activities from the given checklist, and share a report every day at the same time in my Notion dashboard. I think my Notion agent can do that too. Like, why not? So, Notion agent doesn't need to even parse my video, but now it all also comes down to cost. Would Notion agent be more economical or a cloud agent be more economical? The question is serious. So let me document the question. Would Notion agent be more economical or a cloud agent be more economical? Because economy is what drives the action. So now the question is clear. Okay. Now I think I can take some day time off from this session. We will answer this question slowly every day. We'll get into the depth of what we are building, and we'll build agents with the help of agents. We'll learn to build agents with the help of agents. We'll open source ourselves, open source humans. This is a part of me where I am I am becoming more of I would say an agent. I'm saying this is a thesis. So what is open source humans? It's a newsletter on LinkedIn. It's an interview series on YouTube. It's a thesis in the making that we humans are the bottleneck. Do you believe that? Do you not believe that? Do you think it is? It makes any sense? Do you think it doesn't make any sense? What do you think? Uh, I believe that's what we are doing, and I have seen people doing it. So I'm just using what others are saying with my own thesis and philosophies and theory and elements of my own soul. So we'll build together. This is a sub project of my experiments where I'm saying that I'm committing to interview 100 builders live interview. It's not a building session. It's not just a 15 minutes building session. It's an interview. I'm looking forward to learn from the perspectives. That's all that matters. That's all there is. What was the statement? All, what you see is all there is, and that's not true too. Sometimes that is. So there is nothing that is always true, like gravity. But sometimes gravity is also not true. There is nothing that is always true. I may be wrong. That's all for today. See you later. Friends, it was fun chatting. It's a slow evolution of who am I and where I'm going. Will I meet my goals? I don't know. Let's build. Thank you.